Welcome to the Trashcats Trashcast. I'm Richard.
I'm Steven.
And today we interrupt your program to give you an emergency announcement, so I hope you're tuned in live, because if not, boy, that's just going to be really unfortunate for you. Steven, there's a goddamn zombie apocalypse going on outside, and everyone's invited. Fuck how your week's been. Today we're playing a game. Time to roll the dice.
The official beta test of Palaces and Pandas.
Goddamn right.
All right, so we doing this? We're taking a risk today, guys.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be fun. We're going to try something new.
So we're gonna roll some dice to determine a couple starting factors, and then we're gonna play as we go and make up the rules as we go along.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
First dice, D6, weapon options, baseball bat, can opener, propane torch, spiked mace, ninja stars, or one hand grenade. All right, you ready?
Yep. What'd you get?
I got ninja stars.
I got the spiked mace.
Oh, shit. About to go ninja on him. All right.
Second roll, we're doing a location. See, I got the landfill.
Okay. Oh, shit. I guess we're different locations. Duh. I'm at the BMV with ninja stars.
Nice. It's the Secretary of State for anybody here in Michigan.
Oh, fuck. Now I'm already trying to think. All right. Last dice.
This is going to determine how many food rations we get. I get I get 2 rations. I get 2 turtle doves.
I got 2 turtle doves. I got 3 big ass potatoes. I'm fed, bro. I'm good for a little bit.
Some of the other food options, I do want to read some of those because those are funny. If you roll a 1, you get 1 slice of pizza, then 2 turtle doves, 3 big ass potatoes. 4, you get a lot of gas station sushi. You get 4 days worth of food, but you also get diarrhea.
It's risk.
You roll a 5, you get a Capri Sun and a Lunchable. If you roll a 6, you get 1 whole rotisserie chicken, but it needs to be refrigerated.
And it doesn't come with the mini fridge.
Nope. All right. So I'm starting off with a spiked mace. I'm in the landfill, digging through some trash, and I happen to have in a small cage with me 2 turtle doves, and the news is broken to me. I'm listening to my FM radio, as I like to do, because that's what normal people do, right? And I'm just finding out that there's a zombie outbreak.
Well, should we flip the dice or the coin?
Oh yeah, roll that 2-sided die.
All right, let's see if I can get a good flip. Oh,
Heads.
It's heads. You get a call.
All right. You go first.
I go first, so I'm calling for you. I'm the ref.
No, you're gonna tell me what do you do?
Well, let's do it this way. All right.
Yeah.
You're in the garbage dump. What?
No, I'm asking you what you do.
No, let me run yours.
Okay. I'm glad we fucking flipped a coin then.
Well, I want to set the stage for you. What are you doing at the garbage dump this day?
Well, that's what I was saying. I'm sifting through my trash with my my Sony Walkman on, and it's my tape cassette player / AM FM radio, and I'm listening to.
Why'd you go there?
Just to hang out with my friends at the landfill.
So you got buddies meeting you up there later?
Well, maybe they were on their way. I haven't heard from them. I forgot.
Were you like trying to find some cool shit?
Well, I found 2 turtle doves.
True. So you're just kind of dumpster dive. It's the weekend. You got off work early, headed to the dump, right?
Like you do.
You got your radio.
It's a lean Wednesday night.
Listening to your talk radio, which is the best. Fucking love AM radio. All right, so and what you have your spiked mace. Where'd you get that?
Oh, I found it.
You found it scavenging?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going through the hills of the trash, There's seagulls, fucking sky rats squawking above you. You can see bulldozers compacting trash, piling it up in the distance. It smells terrible, but of course you can't smell it because you've been there all day. You're covered in brown sludge and you're stomping around, right?
Yeah.
So what are you listening to on the radio right now? What's the show?
It's Dear Delilah. It's that talk radio show with the woman that it's not all talk. She plays like love songs, and she takes calls and letters from listeners with like their sad personal love stories.
And you're kind of just getting into the vibe of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it makes me feel not as lonely knowing that there's other lonely people out there.
So you're kind of jamming, you're feeling the vibe, healing your aching heart.
Yup.
And you hear, it's in your pocket, right? The radio's kind of crackling away, but you can hear what she's making it out just barely over the sound of crunching through the trash piles. And then you hear the shriek. This woman is screaming. And you're wondering, what could possibly be going on? Do you listen farther?
I mean, a little bit, but it's also like, Welcome to Detroit.
So you ignore the woman screaming on the radio?
Oh, it's on the radio. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying like in the distance.
No, you got her tucked in your pocket. You can just barely hear your radio over the sound of all the garbage dump chaos, and you hear her shrieking.
Right. Oh no, I definitely I turn it up. I tune in, drop out, and tune in.
Tune in, drop out, dump in. Okay, you hear her shrieking, and it piques your attention momentarily, right? You go to listen. You put the radio to your ear real quick, and the seagulls are squawking so loudly it's hard to hear, right? The stupid sky rats, they're just squawking away. You're like, what is going on? You turn up the volume all the way on your radio. And right in the middle of her screaming, it cuts off. What do you do next? The broadcast cuts off. Your radio is on. Your batteries aren't dead. But the broadcast is ending and it's just the...
I'd like to roll for this because there's two options.
Okay.
One is that I'm intelligent enough to figure it out, and I can at least suss out the situation that there's.
Well, I think you have an idea.
Strange things are afoot.
You have an idea something's going on, but you have no idea what yet, right?
Right. So here's what I'm thinking. I have two options.
Okay.
I either start scavenging for more cool shit to take with me, or I dip and go. Let's see here.
How spooked do you
I already
feel?
got a spiked mace. I'm at the landfill, though, so there's a lot of cool shit out there.
Yeah, I feel like you don't seem too worried.
Yeah. Let me scavenge a little bit.
Okay.
And I want to do this I want to roll a d20, and you tell me based on my number, based on my roll, how good the shit I get is.
Okay. I have a couple ideas written down.
Okay. You don't have to tell me what it is. What I'm maybe looking for is like a gas can or
You're probably looking for shiny shit right now, huh?
I mean, originally, yeah, but like upon hearing that, I'm thinking, oh, maybe it maybe like sets in the motion. Like I need to maybe I should be prepping for some shit going down, even if it's not like directly near me.
Just in the back of your mind. What is your state of mind right now? Are you sober?
I mean, is anyone at a landfill sober?
Good answer. So you got a little paranoia brewing, but you're with it.
I got a little bottle of hooch in the car.
There we go. How far away is your car?
It's probably
how far did you march?
It's probably a good 100 yards or so.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever been to a landfill, but you got to walk in a little ways to get the good shit.
Yeah, of course.
So let's see. I don't know. I guess I'm looking for anything useful.
Roll 3 dice for me.
Three D20s?
Sure.
Okay. All right, I got a 4, a 15, and a 3.
Okay. First thing you find. A can. It's an unopened can of something.
There's no label on it. How big's the can?
There's no label.
Is it like a soup can size, or is it like a big number 10 can?
It's like a soup can without any label. Okay. And you can hear you can hear something sloshing in it, but you have no idea what it is. But it's got a little heft to it.
Okay.
Do you choose the pocket?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've acquired 1 soup can. Next, you find, and it's so rusty, half of the parts don't work, but it's one of those MacGyvers, those multi-tools.
Okay, yeah.
The old MacGyver. It's like you got the corkscrew still working, you have like that useless saw blade they put on it for no reason, that the actual knife fold out is broken half. It's got those shitty scissors that can't cut anything.
Yep.
You know, one of those things. All right. I assume you'll take that.
Yep.
All right. Now let me think about this next one. Because you're going through the dump. You already got weaponry.
Yeah, I got a spiked mace.
Yeah, you don't need much. Let's see. A container of golf balls.
Okay.
Brand new, pristine, master's collection. Tiger Woods would be jealous.
How spiked is the mace?
Oh, it's a real deal. Black metal fan.
So a mace is just I'm just remembering this. A mace is the one that's on a stick, right? A morning star is when it's on a chain.
I believe so. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just the stick with the spikes up top. Some loser black metal fan that caught a domestic violent charge when the cops raided his house. They threw all his stupid weapons away. Ended up in the dump. You found it.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Now fuck the golf balls.
No golf balls.
No golf balls. It's a free item, but it's trash. I'm leaving it.
You don't need a titleist trophy.
No. I'm good without the gold jacket.
Okay, which direction are you headed?
I'm headed back to the car now.
Headed back to the car? All right, between you and the car, it's only 100 meters away, but there is a big hill. Like, it's the biggest pile of trash in your near vicinity, and you have the 2 options.
Okay.
Are you going up to the top of the hill? You trying to stand on the top, have a moment of glory, to bask in your trash before sundown?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think having with the mentality, with the mindset I'm in right now, it'd be nice to get a little peek around at like what the fuck's going on around me kind of thing. Check my surroundings a little bit.
Okay. All right, we will resume your next turn by seeing if you can get to the top. How's that?
Okay.
All right. How do you feel first turn?
I feel good. I feel like I'm getting set. I'm getting ready.
We're sussing it out. Yeah.
Sussing it out.
Okay.
We're really sus right now. All right. So you're at the fucking Bureau of Motor Vehicles.
Yes.
What are you doing there?
I just got off probation, but my license has not been reinstated. If anyone is familiar with this process, it fucking sucks. You have to go to the official, like, state level BMV, and you have to wait in a 2-hour line of stupid people who also just got off probation, and you have to pay a bunch of money to be reinstated. So I'm there, I'm wearing my trench coat, because
Where else are you going to put your fucking ninja stars?
Exactly.
And your potatoes. Potatoes in pocket.
I put the knives into the potatoes so they don't poke me. Right.
Okay, yeah.
They're just storage devices.
Smart. Yeah.
I'm very clever.
That's what you say when the cops show up. All right. All right. So, are you at the? Let me think. This are you talking to the teller, to the person there, or are you still waiting?
There's like 3 people ahead of me, and they're all fat as fuck and have diabetes. I can tell. Like,
So, for some reason, you know that translates to they're gonna be a while.
yeah, exactly.
All right. So there's a. All right. Let's see. There's So you're waiting in line.
I'm doing.
There's always like a TV going, but it's not like displaying like TV. It's just got like some random information about the state and different upgrades you can get to your license and shit going on. It's probably controlled by like a Bluetooth thing or something because it's beamed on all the TVs at the same time. So here's what you see. A little news thing pops up at the bottom, and it's telling you like it's like it's like a banner going across the bottom, and it's like state election shit, like in Ohio, some fucking dickweeds running for governor, and you never heard the name before, and maybe some local teacher won the lottery, and everyone's super happy about it, and then you see just a bunch of exclamation points all come up at once. And then there's nothing that follows it. It's just a bunch of like a line of exclamation points.
Okay.
All right. So then you maybe notice that and you're like, all right, that's fucked. And whatever. You look away. You then see someone come walking into the building, and they're covered head to toe in blood.
Oh shit.
What do you do?
First thing I do in any situation like this is an ocular pat down. I'm scanning the room right away. I spin in my trench coat, the tails of my coat flapping, right? I'm doing the ocular pat down.
Roll a D20.
Oh shit. Real quick, are there security guards?
I mean, kinda. You wouldn't really call them security guards, but there's like people standing in the corner with their arms crossed.
I know sometimes there's a dude, but is there any cops with guns?
No.
Present? Okay.
Well, maybe it might depend on what neighborhood you're in, but
it's a rough neighborhood. There's probably a lot of guns. At 17.
Okay. So you're doing your ocular pat down, and you notice this guy's got a big slash across his face, and he's got like his looks like he's bleeding from out of his shirt, like somewhere like near his shoulder.
Shit. All right. I don't want to do this, but I am impulsive. It's the same reason I lost my license, right? Very similar situation. So that as soon as I see this, it's a man, correct? It's
It is a man.
blood.
There's a man. He's probably about 40-ish years old. Greasy, kind of look. He looks really sweaty.
What color are his eyes?
They are green, but like a little bit of brown in them.
Some muddy eyes, huh?
Yeah.
Untrustworthy. All right, this man fails
just
my
described
ocular
my
pat down.
eyes.
Well, you failed my ocular pat down, so I'm compulsive, despite despite knowing better, out of pure reflex and all of my training, I instantly flash open my my pocket, pull my ninja star from my potato, and full force spin it towards this man straight at his dirty mud eyes.
Roll another D20.
All right. 18.
It's a hit. It sticks right in his fucking eye. And he screams.
Oh, he's still up.
Like he literally, so this man walked into the DMV like for a couple minutes. He's kind of like looking around a little, like not sure what to do. like he got like a panic look on his face, and then all of a sudden there's a ninja star in his eye.
And I know I am fucked now too. I know everyone's gonna I know I have to get the fuck out. I don't know.
He's going, fuck. Oh, god damn it. Oh, fuck. Who the fuck would do this? So what do you do?
I have to run. I don't.
Right,
I do not want to lose that ninja star, but this man is by the door. I know there's at least one security guard towards the front, so I am gonna turn as fast as I can and pole vault over that fucking counter into the back of the DMV.
Just as you reach the door, the woman or the overhead voice announces, "Now serving your number."
Perfect.
Do you continue out the door?
I have to continue.
Because now you're wanted for fucking assault.
Fuck, I've waited 2 hours. I gotta go back.
You can pay that fine while you're there, you know.
So I'm sprinting, trying to escape the DMV.
All right.
Do we want to pick me back up there?
Yeah.
Okay. You're climbing Trash Mountain.
Yeah.
Give me 3 D6s.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 50-50 odds on 3 levels of climbing.
3, a 4, and a 5.
3. You got it. I needed you to beat 3. So the first one, you slip. You're sliding, but you just barely catch yourself. You're climbing Mount Garbo. And then you get a little bit farther. You're feeling strong. You're almost at the top. You're feeling confident. You see the sun setting. The birds have ate their fill. Those nasty seagulls, they're floating a little slower. They're squawking a little quieter.
They're squawking real happy like.
Everything's calming down a little
Belly
bit.
full of trash.
Yeah, you get to the top of this mountain. You have a little panic moment. You almost slide down, but you're steady. You're strong. You're looking out at the horizon, right? The sky is orange and purple. It's very pretty. The last little bit of your buzz is hanging on. You're enjoying the sight. Feels good. The wind is blowing strong. The garbage smell is going the other way. You're above wind.
Good.
Feeling good. All right. Well, what? All right. In the distance, do you see your car?
Yeah, I can see my car from here.
Okay. What is that parking lot like?
It's not like it's a dirt kind of parking lot. You know, they know you're coming up here. Have you ever been to Rumpke?
I haven't actually been in, but yeah.
So usually there's like a long kind of a dirt road that kind of leads up to there. But like once you get in, there's like it's a larger parking lot, but it's like a big dirt,
Gotcha.
Flat dirt area.
Do they have? So it's a little lot in the dirt, and do they have the chain linked fence that's on wheels, kind of slides, kind of deal with like a little booth to check in?
Yes.
So that's what this one's got. So
okay. Thanks for asking before you told me.
So you don't see anyone else in the parking lot. It looks like they're getting ready to close soon. Most of the other people are gone. You see some dudes getting off work. Everybody's
the real ones are still here searching the trash.
Exactly. You see
all the 6-pack Joes went home already.
You see your fellow bums out milling in the trash. But and it's right near your car. There's the closing gate and the little booth, and they're supposed to be open for another 15 minutes. But you see the guard there. You see him packing up his bag.
Okay.
You're like, that's kind of odd. What's going on? You see him fumbling for his thermos. He's shoving shit in his backpack.
Oh, he's in a rush, huh?
He's looking a little spooked. And you're like, what the fuck's going on with Teddy? I've known Teddy all my life. I've never seen that man.
Teddy basically raised me.
Yeah. So I think you want to find out what's going on with Teddy. So you're getting ready to head that way. And then Teddy did something you never thought Teddy would do. He left work early. He's sprinting to his car. But before he does, he presses the little electronic button in the booth, and you see the barbed wire fence gate slowly rolling closed. Now,
oh, fuck.
It moves very slowly.
It's very old. It's made of trash.
But you're about, say, 75 meters away and above.
Okay.
And you don't know if you can make it in time. What's your move?
I think I do a tactical roll down the trash pile to start gaining momentum, and then spring to my feet when I get near the bottom,
Okay.
and fucking sprint with my goods, my loot from the trash pile.
All right, you are sprinting towards that fence. It seems like it's closing faster and faster. All right, I'm gonna give you a 50-50 even in odds, but I won't tell you which. Roll any dice you want.
17.
17. You're sprinting towards this fence, and this thing has a hell of a mechanical lock. Like, it rolls slow on those little wheels that go as they close. But when it finally gets to the other side, it's an automatic latch thing, right?
Okay, yeah.
It's like, so you're sprinting towards it. You know, you don't know why, but you could see how freaked out Teddy was. So you're running full speed adrenaline towards this gate, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know you need to find out what's going on with Teddy. Maybe he needs help. Maybe something's happening. Maybe we got another 9/11 on our hands. And a true patriot like yourself would not stand for that. So you're running.
I'm on my way to New York.
You got fear in your feet. You're sprinting. You don't really put it together, but there's no chance you get through that gate in time.
Okay.
Regardless, you throw yourself at it, lunging.
How tall is the fence?
It doesn't matter.
No, tell me how tall is the fence?
8 feet.
8 feet. How long is my mace?
That's the thing.
I'm betting like 3 feet, right?
Yeah, but the tricky part is, as you're lunging, your what hand are you dominant?
Right.
Your right hand.
Oh, I'm sorry, my left.
Your right hand goes straight into the locking mechanism right as it closes.
You son of a bitch.
Roll a d6.
It's a 5.
5 fingers on your right hand crunch into the lock. Just one at a time.
What if it was 6?
You're going to get amputated. All 5 fingers on your right hand.
So now I am left-handed.
You are now crushed, and the worst part is they're still mangled like a sailor's knot in that locking mechanism. As you see the little light on it pop red, where you know it's not unlocking. Your hand is mashed in there. Your fingers bending at all these weird angles. They're broken.
Okay.
This will be the last part. Or do you want to think about what you're going to do?
I'd like to have some choice in the matter, yeah.
Well, all right. Do you want to go to me, or do you want to do it now?
No, let's do it now.
Okay.
What do I do is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm gonna
think about, you got things on you. You have your mace, pocket knife.
Yeah, I was just say the multi-tool is what I'm probably gonna reach for first. I mean, assuming the size of the locking mechanism, if it looks like, does it look like something I could like fuck with a tool?
There's a couple mechanical parts. You could for sure examine it and see what you find.
I mean, I'm imagining with my hand embedded in there, attacking it straight up with the mace would be probably a fucking
Good work,
roll of the dice.
Yeah, it would be a real risk for sure.
So I'm gonna go for the multi-tool.
Okay. Do you want to see what? Do you want to check out the lock farther, or do you want?
I mean, yeah, that's what I was asking. Does it look like I can fuck with it?
Well, you do see a keypad.
Okay.
There is a keypad and like a badge scanner. That has some screws that.
Well, I definitely know Teddy's fucking number.
Yeah, and you do have your cell phone. But
Can I reach the keypad?
You can reach the keypad and the lock. What would you prefer to fiddle with first?
I'm just going to punch in the keypad. I'm going to put in Teddy's number, which is 12347.
Brr. Wrong code. Teddy changed the locks on his way out.
Why would he do that in a hurry? Okay.
That's a good question.
Who is he trying to keep away from this trash?
Maybe there's something in there.
He's got his sworn patriotic duty to protect this trash.
As you say that, you hear a loud noise behind you in the distance. And from the far end of the garbage dump, you see a fighter jet launch into the sky as it crackles with sonic boom. It seems this is no ordinary landfill.
No shit. Okay, cool.
That's mostly jokes. Would it lock or keypad? We'll see. We'll see.
Well, the code I know doesn't work, so let's try the lock.
Okay. It looks heavy duty, right?
Okay.
It looks like it's heavy duty enough to break your fingers. But as we well know, the US military often buys their parts from China. And while it looks pretty tough, some of these screws and bolts don't look too stable. Do you want to take a go at it with something?
Yeah, absolutely I do.
All right. Multi-tool?
Yep.
All right, let's see. How do you want to describe how you try to go?
So I'm looking for screws on it. I want to start like unscrewing pieces of it to at least, if not completely open it up, loosen it up so I can get my fucking hand out of it.
Yeah. All right. You're able to get a couple small screws out.
Or looking for things that I can like pull away with like the pliers, like parts of like the fencing or something, so I can get through the fencing.
I think you can get a couple of small screws out, and the lock doesn't disengage, but it's got some wiggle to it now. You're able to get all of your fingers except your big fat thumb out because it is swelling bad. But you feel like maybe if you can get something to give you a little leverage to pry, you'll be able to pop it out real quick. So you got 4 hands free, and they are...
4 hands are all free.
4 fingers free, but they are definitely broken. They are mangled. They are going to need attention later.
I mean, I got a multi-tool right here. I'll use some leverage with that.
That's where you got the screws out. You need something, something
I need
strong.
a new item. It's a one-use multi-tool.
It's just not strong enough.
I use the mace. The handle of the mace.
That'll work. I'll permit it.
What the fuck else do I have?
I was gonna make you find something. The mace will fit just barely, but you're able to jam it in there. But you need you need to find a way to like bang on the spiked end of the mace to pop that lock off now.
But my hand is free though, right?
No,
I thought you said I just needed leverage
to get your last finger out.
Yeah. So I got my finger out though, right?
No.
The fuck do I got to hit on it to get leverage? That's not how levers work.
The lock is here. You have a big chunky lock. You have all of your fingers out except
you're just
the
picturing
one.
an old-ass fucking padlock.
Not even. Like a mechanical lock. It's an imaginary lock. But you have all your fingers out except the one.
Okay.
But you need something to help pry it up. Like this end of it. So you need something to get some... You can jam the mace in there.
All right, I look around.
You got to pop it.
Okay, then I look around. What's near me?
There's some rocks. There's some stones.
I thought
on the
you said
ground.
I had to find something.
You can do that. You could just try to like bang the mace up, but you'd risk, hurting yourself even
My
more.
other hand.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have to go through this entire thing with 2 hands, or with no hands.
Potentially. We'll see how you...
I want to remember this on your turn.
You found a stone.
All right. What do I roll?
20. Give me a d20.
It's a 10.
Roll it one more time.
It's a 13.
You got it. That pops the lock. Your finger comes out. And it is fucked. Your fingernail falls off immediately. But you gotta worry about infection now. The swelling's bad. It's leaking a bit. But because of your good luck on the rolls, the lock itself, due to the pressure your thumb put on it, the whole locking mechanism crumbles. It falls
Because of
right
my
off.
fat fucking thumb.
Your thumb had the power. The lock is off. The little light flashes green, and the gate squeaks open just a little bit. Now you can get out.
All right, cool.
You see your car 30 feet away. Teddy's gone. There is the booth he was in, but he's long gone by now.
All right, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
Okay.
So you're escaping the DMV.
Yes.
I'll give you this. You get out the door.
Okay. In the parking lot?
Roll a d20.
Is there any chance I could check their break room before I go?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay. I kind of want to... are they chasing me? Or are they in
Everyone's
shock?
definitely looking directly at you.
They might also be wondering...
The man with his arms crossed, he's like an older dude, but he's definitely reaching for his radio. He doesn't have a gun, but he's got like a
walkie
call for assistance, yeah. Got a direct line to someone.
Gotcha. But they're behind me. So if I'm quick, maybe I can dash in.
No, they're next to the door.
Oh, so I gotta get out? Get out?
Yeah.
Can I sprint right past everyone? Football.
If you want to go straight out, I'll give it to you because everyone's still in a panic.
Okay, I will dash straight the fuck out while they're in the confusion. I'll just ninja my way out.
Roll a d20.
All right. 6.
You get hit by a car.
Oh shit! Like it's like the new Always Sunny episode. Where
Yes, exactly like that. It's very sudden, and roll a d6 for me real quick.
Okay, who the fuck was driving this car? Can I see who hit me?
I'll tell you after you roll a d6.
I got a 4.
It's an SUV.
Oh.
And it's no one that you know. It's just some asshole with wraparound sunglasses.
Nice.
And his hat's on backwards.
What was the condition of his vehicle before he hit me?
Basically brand new.
Gotcha.
So you go flying about 10 feet after he finally hits the brakes, and you go flying off, and you are you probably got a cracked rib. You probably got your legs definitely fucked up. He was flying through that parking lot. Let's say what do you do? I'll give you this. What do you do?
How bad do I feel like I'm hurt? Am I okay? Can I walk?
Roll a d20.
15.
You feel all right. You can walk.
Yeah, I've had worse.
You can limp.
I've been hit by a few cars. I know how to handle myself. I dust off my my trench coat. I'm back. In fact, I feel better than ever. That car, it jarred something in my brain.
I don't think that's true.
Stronger than ever. Got the old dizzy buzz going. I feel good. I'm definitely looking around the lot. I suddenly feel very thirsty. Is there, sometimes getting hit by a big car makes you thirsty. Mm-hmm. Are there any like shops or like I feel like I may need some help. I might need some water, a little snack. I gotta
I'll tell you what, it's not in the same lot that the DMV's in, but across the street, there is a Walmart.
Okay, what happened to the driver? Did he just keep on booking? Did he stop or anything?
No, he kept going.
Oh.
He's got priors. He doesn't need that shit.
God, what a dick.
His insurance is high enough as it is.
Well, considering my luck, is there a crosswalk?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll limp on over to the crosswalk thing. I'll press the button.
All right, you press the button. And you wait for the light, and he gives you the walk sign.
All right, I'm going to look both ways.
Okay.
Left, right, left. And then I'm going to...
There's no oncoming traffic.
Okay, good. That's good. I will kind of limp jog across.
Mm-hmm. Now, the problem is you're limp jogging, but that timer's going down.
I'm limp sprinting.
It's about this time you hear someone that had their radio turned all the way up in their car say that there's an emergency broadcast and there's an infection, and their recommendation, they're basically, the person on the radio is screaming. They're saying, everyone go find the people you love to be with them now. The end is now. Everything's over for everyone. And you can see the people in the car react as if they know that this isn't just some fucking bullshit. This is like a radio station they were just listening to. It's not like a part of a song or something shitty. And they fucking floor it.
Damn, I heard a lot in passing.
Yeah,
I got good ears.
You're limping real slow, and they had their shit blasting.
I love it.
They were playing some old school Soulja Boy, and they had it on full blast. And then interrupt with that information. Roll a d20.
Oh fuck. Number 9. Love potion number 9.
All right. You don't get directly hit, but he does wing you as he floors it and goes right through the fucking intersection. Now he gets T-boned.
Perfect.
So, retribution.
I was going to say, if he didn't crash, I was going to use the momentum of him knocking me to spin move and throw another ninja star at his back tire to pop it and make him crash. But he did it for me. So.
Yeah. So you do make it across the street.
I know I'm thinking what the fuck is this fake news conspiracy bullshit going on?
So you look over at the Walmart and you start noticing that there are everyone in there, everyone that's coming out has shopping carts full of shit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Food, and they're screaming. Some of them are yelling and they're running to their cars.
Oh, I've always wanted to do this.
And some of them have multiple cartloads of shit, and they're running. What do you do?
I am marching while everyone's running out. I'm marching right in. I'm gonna grab a shopping cart in the parking lot, and I'm marching in. And
roll a d6 for me.
And because my limp, I'm doing the kick push on the shopping cart to get some momentum and coast on in, right?
All right, roll a d6 for me.
All right. Number 2.
All right. There are too many people in the doorway, and they're fighting each other to even try to get in or get out. Some of them are trying to pull people out so that they can get in.
Is this a loot? Everybody's looting?
People are looting.
Okay.
So you have the choice. You can either try your luck to go in Walmart, but you're going to have to fight people to get in. Or you can go somewhere else.
I'm going to do a quick scan of the lot.
All right.
Are people coming out with carts full of shit?
Sometimes yes.
Do I
but
see?
They're also struggling to get out.
Do I see anyone loading up their car with the stuff they just came out with?
Yes.
All right. Well, what kind of stuff did they look to have?
So this woman looks like she's in her we'll say late 40s, early 50s. She's got groceries that they're not bagged. She's got a bunch of canned supply food. She's got toilet paper. She's got
booze.
She does actually. She's got 2 bottles of vodka and 2 boxes of wine.
I'm feeling pretty thirsty.
All right.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Does she?
Do you approach the woman?
From a distance. I'm doing a creepy crawl. Now, I do want to make sure I have the angle. I want to be able to see in the car and make sure there's no baby in the backseat.
There are 2 children in the car. One looks like they're about like 3 to 5-ish. The other one is maybe like 11. They don't notice you. The one that's the older one is playing Animal Crossing on their fucking Switch.
Perfect. They sound so weak. I think I can take them. Okay, does it look like do I think she'll notice?
Yes.
Like, does she see me coming?
She might not see you coming, but she will definitely see you if you try to steal her groceries or try to steal her liquor.
Alright, I want to be diplomatic. My goal is to I'm obviously not mentally well, right? You don't judge me. Judge my character, right? Mm-hmm. I want to get them out of the car.
Also, we're playing as ourselves. So.
Nope.
All right, go ahead.
I'm role-playing a psycho. I want to get them out of the car, but I want the groceries to be in the car.
Okay.
And I want her keys to be in my hand and me driving the car.
Okay. Yep.
So I want to take a series of actions to make that happen, but I don't want to hurt her. I'll offer to give them a ride.
She says no. Get the fuck out of my face.
But I'm a great driver.
You look like you need to go to a hospital. You need to call 911.
Okay, so all right. Is it possible I haven't interacted with her yet? Could I approach her and say, "Hey, I please, I really need a ride to the hospital"? You already said you offered them a ride. All right. How do I do this?
You can still ask for a ride to the hospital.
Yeah, I'm going to ask her for a ride to the hospital.
No.
Damn it.
You're probably not even going to make it to the hospital anyways. Who knows with all this bullshit going on? She says.
I say, well, if you're not going to give me a ride, give me the fucking booze, or you're not getting anywhere either. And I put my ninja star to her tire.
Roll a d6.
All right. 2.
She has a gun, and she pulls it from her hip, from her purse.
Do I think she knows how to use that gun?
She's holding it like she do. She says, "Get the fuck back."
I'm taking my chances. I don't buy her bluff.
She shoots you in the foot.
Oh, fuck. That's not good. Okay, well, how many bullets can you have? And then she points
it back at your head.
Maybe she only had 1 bullet.
So what do you do?
I think at this point, I'm gonna just ask her. Could I just have the Game Boy at least?
She looks in the car. She looks at her son. She says, "Timothy, can this man out here have your Game Boy?" And this 11-year-old kid rolls down the window and reaches out, and he also has a gun.
Now, do I think his gun is loaded?
You have no reason to suspect it's not.
Oh, god damn it, Timothy. For whatever reason, I find Timmy more intimidating than the mother, so I will take that as my hint, and I will limp on off, leaving a trail of blood and my squishy sneakers.
Now, which way are you going? Are you going towards the Walmart, or are you leaving?
Leaving. I'm going to look for a drugstore or a hospital.
Okay. All right. Let's call that the end of your turn.
Okay. You've opened the gate. You're pressing through. Your hand is throbbing, but you feel pretty good. You're excited. You can see your car. What do you want to do? There is the booth that Teddy was in. You see your car.
Fuck that. I'm going to my car.
You're spooked at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. My plan is I'm gonna go to.
Where are your keys?
They were in my pocket the whole time. They got a little carabiner. They're actually hooked in my belt loop.
That was pretty clutch with that carabiner. That you were.
That's what I have anyways, so that makes sense.
Okay, all right. So you're in your car.
I just had to buy a fucking new one because my other one was broken. So I have a brand new carabiner.
Nice. Ready to climb Mount Everest. Mount Garbo. So you get in
a natural fucking hiker over here.
So you get in your car, no problem, huh?
Yeah, I'm going home.
Is there anything in your car? Give me any inventory, anything going on there? Just standard car.
I keep shit in my car. I keep shit in my car like in case, because I got stuck on the highway once for like an hour, and like not moving for like an hour in the snow, and that was enough that I always have a blanket and a pillow and like rations and shit in my car. I'm not going to have them in here for this. I don't think that's fair. But I do have like a set of like tools, like wrenches and shit, socket wrenches and shit to work on my car. I have, jumper cables. I have, tons of Clorox wipes.
You got anything in your glove box?
I have a fuckload of masks for some reason. Now, who knows why I would ever have all these fucking...
Did you leave your windows cracked?
No.
Because you didn't want the stank to get in.
Yeah, that's the one. Like, if I bring it in on myself, that's fine. I just don't want it, like, leaching in while I'm there. I'm at the landfill a lot, so you got to make sure it's not...
All right, I have a series.
I usually strip before I get, a little bit and like put it in a bag in the back of my car before I get in.
The old bed bug treatment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course.
But this time I'm a little perturbed.
Okay.
So close on while I drive home.
Okay, this time we'll permit that.
Yeah.
All right, 3 things. All right. First thing you notice. How should I do this? Your windows were rolled up. You get in your car. You close the door so the stank don't get in. First thing. Wait, actually, first, you want to turn on your car, right?
Yes.
All right. Turn on the ignition.
All right.
Roll a die.
Any die?
Any die.
I got a 1.
It starts. No problem. Smooth as fuck. That baby is purring.
It better fucking be.
All right, second thing. Those stupid fucking seagulls have shit all over your car.
No problem.
Mounds of that white and black sludge, crusted, baking under the sun, right? That's the first thing. The second thing is, you notice there's a note under your windshield wiper.
Okay.
Before you can do anything, as your car starts, do you have a percentage dial die?
Yes, I do.
Roll me one of those.
Okay.
It's going to be how much gas you got.
75.
75. You got 3/4 of the tank. That'll get you about 100 miles in that old car of yours. So you got some distance.
It'd get me more than that, but
Nope, 100. That'll get you about 10 miles.
that'll get me that out of my old car. Yeah.
All right, so you're in your car. You got 3/4 of the tank. Your car is on. There's shit all over it. It stinks outside, but not as much inside. And there's a note on your windshield.
All right, I reach out and get the note.
Okay, you're not even getting out of your car. You're still in the
No,
old
I'm just
reach-around.
gonna do the old kind of lean up in your seat and grab it off
The old handy dandy.
grab the speeding or grab the parking ticket and put it in the dashboard move.
Okay, the thing is, it's not a parking ticket.
Well, that's good.
It's a note.
All right, what's it say?
It says, "Dear Richard,
Dear Richard.
after all these years, son, I thought I owed it to you to tell you how I feel. After I lost my boy, you were the best thing in my life. All our long afternoons."
It's coming across very much in a way that I don't think you meant to.
Baking in the garbage heat with you, scavenging for shinies. You were the best. You'll never know how much you changed my life. Love, Teddy. Always and forever. P.S. I hope you make it out of here. It's pretty crazy. Sorry I couldn't wait. Love, Teddy. Again.
Just like Teddy. That's exactly how he talks, too.
What the fuck, Teddy? So what do you make of this strange note from Teddy? The weirdest part, there is a smear of blood in the bottom corner. Not much, but a little bit.
I throw it in the back seat and continue on my way.
Okay. Where do you want to go? You're sitting in the lot. You got to go down this windy road, but
I'm going home.
okay. So you don't live too far from here. So how fast do you want to drive initially? Down this dirt road out of the garbage dump.
I usually linger about 5 over.
Okay. You got a little zip to it, but you're not going crazy yet. You're still a little spooked, a little panicky.
Stopping at the traffic lights and all that shit.
You're wondering what the fuck is going on with Teddy. But right before you're at the end of the dirt road, right before you hit onto the main stretch, you see something in your peripheral. Do you look or just floor it?
Wait. I'm pulling up to a thing, or I'm.
No, you're just driving along and you see a blur in your peripheral.
I keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
All right. The first one swoops right behind you. You're like, what the fuck is that? You hear something thump your back bumper. What do?
I look in the rear view.
You look in the rear view, nothing there. You're still driving. You turn around looking forward. A seagull. This disgusting, black, gray, flesh hanging from its wings seagull slams into your front windshield at full flight. Spoof. Wet feathers flying off in the wind. Its beak penetrates the glass, and blood is just pouring through its little beak like it's blowing out of a straw. Blood just leaking onto your dash. Roll any dice to see if you keep control of your vehicle.
It's an 18, baby.
You're good. So you're driving. You have no idea what the fuck's going on with this bird, but this thing is like rotted. All the stank, that outside garbage stank, between that and the bird funneling through the broken window, its beak, you can smell this thing so strong. and its wings are just decrepitly thumping against the glass as you drive.
I turn on my windshield wipers.
Thump, thump, thump. Your windshield wipers are bopping it on the body, and it's oozing. Its feathers are falling out. It's oozing.
I turn them on higher.
It's thumping faster. Shit is spilling out of its bird butt. Your blood is streaking across. You can hardly see anything. You can still drive for
turn
now.
on the wiper fluid.
All right, now it's just it's foaming up. You got a nice suds going on. You can't see a thing. Now remember, the beak is still poking out, and you think maybe, you could risk the reach around, maybe get the beak out, something, but right now, your whole windshield is just this swirl of nasty-ass colors dripping through. There's windshield wipers, blood, shit, and it's dripping onto your dashboard, and this thing is just like gurgling and screaming.
Is there a car in my rear view?
A car?
A car behind me, yeah. Is there a car behind me?
No cars behind you.
I slam on the brakes.
You slam on the brakes.
Hoping that the inertia he will...
launches out?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that just push it in?
No, that would mean he would continue to move while my car brakes.
True. Okay. I'll give it to you. That's pretty good. It's...
Do I get initiative? Not initiative. Do I get inspiration for that?
Nah. This bird catapults out from your windshield into the road ahead of you. Your car's sitting there, kind of rumbling. You put on your wipers. It smears a couple times until you can see out, and you see the bird laying on the dirt road, covered in dust, filthy as it's the light out of its disgusting eyes slowly fades out. Its wings shaking.
Now this is where I think I would know from my extensive knowledge of bird law.
Yes.
I think I would know that this is a sign of the end times. This is some apocalyptic type
shit.
This is the zombie apocalypse that I've been writing in my fan fiction about for years.
That or God's bringing us all home to heaven.
He's bringing us home.
The plagues.
Beam me up, Scotty. Let's go.
All right, so as you're looking at the bird, you know for sure Teddy left that note for a reason. Something was happening. Before you can do anything, you start to hear some demonic squawks from the sky. And as you peer out...
I'm sorry, what do they sound like?
Like a sky horse. Something like that. You see a small flock of them swarming through the air, and they're moving at speeds much faster than any seagull you've ever seen. And they look hungry.
Speed gulls.
Speed gulls. Spiegel to deagle. What do you want to do? You know they're coming. That they saw their mother die in front of them.
I clean off my windshield and keep going.
How fast?
Oh, I'm flooring it.
What kind of
at this point? I realize that this is the time I've been preparing for.
Vin Diesel mode.
Oh, absolutely. I'm Paul Walker in it.
Okay. All right, and you don't live far, right?
Yeah, no.
Why do you want to go home? What's at home?
I got to get my cat.
Oh shit! How's she doing?
We did discuss this, and I wanted to point it out. We're leaving immediate family and loved ones out of this.
Yeah, they're dead or incommunicado.
Yeah,
assumed dead
or non-existent. We're just gonna skip over that part because it's for fun.
So you want to go home, get your cat, and go where? Like how do you want to handle this? You don't know it's a zombie thing yet, but you know that at least it's a disease. It's apocalyptic. Something's going down. Where would you like to get to? Now
you and I both have an agreement. We know that we had a plan this whole time.
Right.
of where we're of if anything were to shake out. We discussed this when we were in high school. We
Correct.
discussed if anything were to ever happen, like like exactly what we're talking about, that we would meet up at the mall at the Hot Topic.
Of course.
At that fucking Northgate Mall.
We haven't talked about this in years, but this was zombie survival guide. This was always the joke.
It's one of those. It's kind of somewhat of a joke, but I feel like both of us have had like a checklist going on of like things to make sure that like we always have like half a tank of gas in the car, or we always have like we always make sure we keep the two turtle doves, or keep something around for some rations. Make sure you're always within arm's reach of a couple potatoes.
Sure, that's why I was so distressed about losing my license.
Right.
Yeah. So we've had this pact, and you want to get your cat. You're in Detroit.
Yeah.
That's pretty far to the mall. I'm not that far from it.
That's a good 4.5, 5 hour drive.
Okay.
I mean, I'll go in the speed limit.
And you need your cat.
I need my cat. I'm not going anywhere without this little furry fuck.
Okay. All right. So you're headed home, right?
Yeah.
You're Vin Dieseling all the way there. It's not far, but you're going to go as quick as you can.
I'm drifting this fucking RAV4.
You're bending corners. You're going through red lights?
Oh, within reason. I'm looking.
Okay.
But I'm not,
As you
I'm
drive,
not just flooring it and fucking going.
As you're driving,
I got a plan. I got a mission.
Sure. As you're driving, you see, you see some shit. There are, a normal Detroit day. You might see some junkies, some people looking a little rough. But
get some base head action.
This is different. This is like. They've all been shooting crocodile for a decade and somehow are still alive. You see people, scales, limbs hanging, like some fucked up shit. They got holes in them. They're fucking wrecked. There's small fires. There's trash everywhere. You see people running. At one point, you're going around a corner and you see a guy standing in the middle of the street shooting at people as they run. Definitely some looting, a lot of wrecked cars, but you don't really see what people are running from. Whatever is happening, it is happening quick. You hear things. You see signs of things. There's bloody trails. There's the windows. There's people laying there, just kind of like barely moving, but you're not seeing all the action, but you're hearing it. You're speeding, you're going through lights. You're 3 lights away. You're 3 lights away from your house. You're close. Give me 3 rolls.
Of whatever?
Yeah.
2, a 3, and a 6.
Okay, that's all right. A pass. Pass on the first light. Just barely misses some crazy motherfucker. Second light. Right as you're going through, a shopping cart, alone, unattended. Some stupid fuck didn't put it back in the little rack. It's just been rolling. Is rolling through the light. You could hit it. But you don't want to do any damage to your vehicle that you don't need to do, right? Mm-hmm. So you do the little dip swerve, right? You clear it. No problem. But your back wheel hits a pothole.
All right.
You're still moving full speed. The third light, you clear, no problem. No one in sight. But you do hear a little rattle. Rattle going on in your car. Just a little something. Keep you on your toes.
Does it sound like the suspension?
No, I don't think you cracked the suspension. It's one of those, something happens in your car and it's just like,
hit the fucking alternator underneath or some shit.
You loosened the marbles. Those marbles.
I jogged its memory a little bit.
Yeah, but it seems okay for now. You get to your house.
Right.
What do you see?
So
Where do you park?
I always back into my parking lot, or into my driveway. I'm one of those people. So I back in. I run up to. I run up to the door. Unlock it. I have 2 locks, but I usually ever lock one. I run up the stairs and I grab my cat's carrier that I keep out in the open anyways because she sleeps in it. And I make sure it's nice and zipped up, and I coerce her in. I grab her bag of food, and I got a big water filter, like a Brita water filter thing that holds a couple gallons in it.
Sure.
And I grab that.
Okay.
And I grab a gun.
What do you got?
I have a Colt 1911, fucking 45, dog.
Yeah, that'll stop an elephant.
How
many rounds you got?
I have 2 clips, and I have
You got
450.
450 rounds?
Yeah.
Nice. That's what's up. So you're good for. Can you fit this all in a backpack?
I can fit the gun and the rounds in the backpack. I can fit the food in the backpack.
She's in the carrier.
She's in the carrier, which I have in one arm, and the water filter I have in the other arm.
Okay. What's your cat's name again?
Pebble.
Little Pebble. How does she feel? How's your house? What's her temperament right now?
She's always very happy to see me. Usually when I get home, she looks like she's just been sleeping. Her temperament when she's sleeping is very lovey and kind, but she can sense that I'm upset. So she's a little excited as well. She might think it's playtime. But she's quite easy to coerce. If I pick her up and I put her in front of her carrier, she'll just walk into it.
Okay. Now,
and I know that because I had a fire in my previous apartment building, and people were pounding on the door saying, "You need to get out right now. There's a fire." and a moment of panic, the only thing I grabbed was my cat and put her in her carrier.
Okay, so you got all your stuff. Let's see. Where do you carry your gun? I know you normally don't have to just run out and flee the state with it that often, but
where do I on my person?
Yeah, where would you put it?
In my front pocket.
In your pocket?
Yeah.
I guess that's probably a smart place.
You don't really have you could get a holster for a 45, but it's there's not really a point to it. There's not a concealed carry weapon.
Right.
It's home defense.
Do some people just
shoot the person that's sneaking into your neighbor's house?
Do you put the barrel in your front pocket?
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's kind of smart, actually. Anything's better than the idiots that put it in their crotch.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not the barrel is also, it's not pointed at my dick, it's pointed away from my dick.
Yes, of course. That
always bothered me, and it's dude, the gun's if you were to crouch a certain way and I don't know.
I know a dude who sold a dude a gun that the safety was broken.
It's super dope.
He had it tucked in his crotch. He was showing it off. It slipped in his waistband, like he was wearing shorts or some shit, and he went to catch it, squeezes the trigger, shot him clean through his thigh, and then shot one of his nuts off. Just exploded out the back. Full blowout. Now, this man had warrants, and this is an illegal gun without with the serial number filed, right? They have to call the cops because this man is bleeding out of his nuts. Cops show up. He does 6 years in prison. He's got one squeaky rubber nut.
Is this also No Tooth Tim?
No, Tim does not know this man, but we probably know each other through each other somehow.
God damn.
So you're packed up. At this point, you're getting hungry. You have this whole bag of cat food, right? And in desperate times, desperate measures, maybe you could live off the cat food for a little bit. You got some water, but you need something of substance. Your fridge, everything's gone bad. You've been working a lot this week. You haven't gone to the store. Do you want to eat one of your 2 turtle doves?
Yes.
What does a turtle dove taste like?
I imagine like quail, but a little bit more gamey. You're thinking dove turtles.
Yeah.
A turtle dove is a bird.
Sure. So it's pretty gamey. You eat it raw. You eat one of them, right? That'll hold you over for a day if you do. I would eat one. You got 2. What do you want, half a day?
No, I'm trying to think how I can cook this bird.
You can't. You're in a rush.
There's got to be a way I can use a cigarette lighter and like sear it a little bit.
As you're considering that, you hear...
Fuck you. I'm trying to be creative over here.
You hear a chaotic banging on your back door. You're all packed up, holding your stuff, but you hear something slamming. Right? It doesn't make sense. It's not a person banging to like let them in. It is a weird floppy noise. Thumping it. You hear it from a couple different spots along the back of the house. Out your window, you can see your car parked there and nothing else out of the ordinary, but you see some shadow moving by that back door. Something's going on. Something's slamming against your door. It feels like multiple, but you don't know what it is. You can't see it. You just know they are between you and your vehicle. You're all packed up with your cat. If you're cool, I think we'll pick up your next turn there.
All right. When we last left off, you are limping away from a Walmart. You've now been hit by a car at full force. You were sideswiped by another one while crossing the street. And then you were shot in the foot while trying to steal liquor from a woman.
Sounds about right, yes.
Sounds like Cincinnati to me.
Yeah, for sure.
You were... so you came from the DMV, you were at the Walmart, you know that there is a CVS maybe less than a quarter mile down the street. But you can it's on your side of the street, so you can walk down the sidewalk.
Okay. Yeah, I need them bandages or meds. Maybe I can run
go get you a pack of Band-Aids and call it a day.
Yeah. Pack of Band-Aids, pack of smokes. We'll be good.
We good.
So I'm going to start headed that way.
All right. You're going. So for people that don't know, Cincinnati is a very hilly city. So any given major street you're on has ups and downs the whole way. You're at the top of a hill. So you don't have to struggle too hard getting down the hill. But what that means is you have a very good vantage point for a good mile or so ahead of you.
Okay.
And what you see in the distance, you see some smoke and you hear gunshots. Like rapid fire, lots of erratic gunshots.
Got some fully auto shit going down.
Maybe not so much. But you definitely, they're emptying clips.
Just a little rat-a-tat-tat.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And it's not like that's super weird, but like it's in broad daylight. And well, it's, evening-ish, but it's still like, it's light outside.
It's a little earlier than normal.
And it's like right on Glenway. It's like right on like a main strip. So,
right.
So you go, you're hustling your limping ass on down to the CVS. You get in, and it's a similar to the Walmart situation. Not as many people, but there's like you get in the front door and you realize there's no one behind the register.
Oh shit! This is like a dream come true,
right?
Okay.
What do you grab?
Cigarettes for sure. Right? They can't card me. Because I don't have a valid license anyway.
There you go.
So I'm stocking up on cigarettes. Do I have, I guess I don't have my backpack with me, but I have my big trench coat pockets.
Yep.
I got my potatoes and knives in one. How many knives do I have left?
Ninja stars?
Yes, ninja stars.
We never established a nominal ninja star amount. So do me a favor, roll a d12.
Okay. 8.
You have 8 ninja stars left.
Okay. I have 8 ninja stars. All right, and 2 potatoes, I believe.
Yes.
I'm going to stuff.
Oh, wait, did you eat a potato?
I don't think so, but
I don't think you did. You have 3 potatoes.
Oh, okay. I am feeling a little faint, so maybe I'll get a couple nibbles in on one.
Park up in this CVS, bleeding out the foot. You got you some cigarettes, and you're gonna stop for a lunch break right quick.
got my potato in one hand, a cigarette hanging from my mouth. I'm doing okay.
And you're just gonna eat it raw?
Yeah, just crunch on through.
Pull a full on Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Of course, the cigarette smoke softens it.
Lightly smoked it with a Marlboro.
Yeah, like some people, they don't even smoke their cigarettes while they're eating. It's so fucking gross. Like they'll wait to have a perfectly good cigarette till after they eat.
Well, meanwhile, you can have a mouthful of raw potato and take a nice nasty drag on that.
Yes, and it helps you digest. That's the thing, is people don't realize the carcinogens in the cigarette help you break down your food.
Yeah, that's right. So if you ever eat too many apple seeds, they got the cyanide in them and stuff, so you just smoke a couple cigarettes.
And it kills them every time.
That's right.
Because I don't want apple seeds or apple trees growing in my belly.
No, not today. Not today, sir.
This is my body.
It's a temple.
So smoke my cigarette.
It's a temple with a hole in the foot. Full of raw potatoes and cigarettes.
Crunching on my potato. I think first I am going to go for Ace bandages.
All right.
Try to go down the aisle of medical supplies.
Roll a d4.
Okay. 7.
A d4.
4.
All right, you get enough Ace bandages to cover your foot.
Okay, cool. Now,
otherwise the shelves are empty.
Oh shit! So I know I have to plug the hole. Did the bullet go through and through?
Yes.
No souvenirs, huh? All right. So I know I have to plug the hole. And
I'll give you this, because your foot was on pavement. It might have hit the pavement and like ricocheted back up into your shoe. It's like embedded in the bottom of your shoe.
Dope. So I can like tap dance now.
Yeah, you got tap shoes now. You got one tap shoe on your fucking foot with a hole in it.
Perfect. All right, so I need to clog this hole. This leak.
You can effectively cover treat the wound with the amount of bandages you find. I'll give you that.
Okay, cool. Well, I still want to clog the hole.
That's part of treating the wound.
Sure. But people don't know this, but potatoes make for excellent hole cloggers. So we'll get to that in a moment. But I need to
you chew it down to the right size.
Exactly. Shave it off just right with your teeth. The cigarette smoke softens it, and then just plop it right in. It polishes right out like
it's
a new.
It's basically
new
Neosporin.
Exactly, but I do need to. I need to clean it first, right?
Right.
So, is there any rubbing alcohol?
No.
No. Okay. Beer aisle. Do they got a beer freezer cage?
They have beer. They have wine. They have liquor, but it's a small bottles.
Perfect. Little airplane shooters.
Yeah.
All right, let's get as many of those as I possibly can hold. Where are these fuckers at?
Are you picking any type in particular?
We got some Jack D's.
They got Jack D's. They got the little apple flavored Jim Beams. Okay. They got the little honey flavored ones. They got some Papa vodka.
We got plain vodka?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me... Do we got the whipped cream vodka?
No. They're all sold out.
All right, I'll settle for regular vodka. Now, I'm going to use the Jack Daniels with the honey on my foot.
Okay.
Because that's the best for footwear.
Because it tastes like trash anyway?
Sure. So we're going to plug up. We're going to first take my shoe off. I'm going to pour the honey D into my foot. Clean it up, pop a little potato piece, and wrap that fucker up. How am I doing?
You're doing good. You're looking better.
Can I walk a little bit now?
Yes, you can walk a little bit better. You can stand a little bit more straight up on your potato.
Okay, cool. And I got
reinforced potato hole.
Cool. I got my cigarettes. I got a couple Ninja Stars. I definitely want to take. I know if we're, all those years ago we talked about our escape plan, and I'm figuring, have talked to Ricky in a bit. I know we can't get, all the cell phone towers are down. I don't even have a phone most of the time, but I remember we were going to meet up at Hot Topic, our favorite place in the world, all those years ago, and I figure, he's going to be there. I need to get prepared, and I know he's a big alcoholic, and he would love some booze. So I'll get all these booze for him, not for me. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna get as many booze skis together as I can in my big pockets.
All right, so your stuff in your pockets. Are you leaving any room for anything else? Or are you just loading your shit up with?
I figure, especially since it's mostly shooters, I can ditch those at any time. So I'm just going to fill my pockets to the brim with cigarettes and shooter bottles.
All right.
And if I need to ditch them, I can. But I'm definitely taking a little nipsy poo for myself along the way. Definitely putting back a couple of those bad boys. That's how I talk when I'm at a bar too.
That's how I talk when I've been drinking.
When I've been
like an
having
old,
a couple.
like a weird old prospector. Just
well, look what I do to Claire. I found.
And then also like a weird southern fucking plantation owner.
Oh, the bottom of another bottle. Maybe I'll find a solution in the next one.
So, do you have a D4 in front of you?
Sure.
I'm asking you. You're gonna want to. Do you not have one?
I don't.
All right. Roll a. Do you have a D8?
Yeah.
Roll a D8.
Sixers.
All right. Did you want to find anything else while you were there?
Yeah. Is the pharmacy unattended?
The pharmacy is unattended.
Because I would like all the morphine my little belly can handle.
All right. So.
And antibiotics.
Okay.
Just drugs.
You're looking for morphine and antibiotics.
Yeah. Oxys, morphine, Opana, oxymorphone.
Roll a D20 for me.
Okay. It's one of these bad boys. 14.
Okay, 14.
How high we getting? What's the score, bud?
All right, you find Vicodin. You find
bullshit.
You find Viagra.
Oh, okay, we're back in business.
You find let's see here. You find You find a lot of assorted pills that you don't know what they do.
Uppers, downers, benders, boopers.
Some of them are probably heart medications and shit.
Dude, one time I was doing some
you popping some heart medication right quick?
No, I was doing some yard work for some monks, some Franciscan monks, right? And this particular monk guy, he liked me a lot. He liked that I was an artist. This is true shit. He was giving me all these books on Da Vinci, right? These silly monks did not think to keep us out of their medicine cabinets, right? They had all kinds of old bottles. And this is before this is before these young whippersnappers. We didn't even have phones back then, right? Mm-hmm. So I got bottles of unassorted pills. No idea what they are. Don't have the internet at their place, and I got no phone. So what do? We crush them all up. We're just boofing monk pills, right?
You'll take them home and try to figure out what the fuck they are first? You're an animal.
I was too sick to wait. I had to get where I was going. And they were indeed heart pills, and they made me feel very dizzy. But it made raking leaves so much more interesting for the day.
You're an absolute fiend.
Yes. So So what do we got? Viagra and vodka and Vikes.
Some assorted ones you don't know what the fuck they do. You might have seen the names on TV with the list of like all the shitty side effects, but you don't know what the fuck they do. Actually, you don't never paid that much attention. They probably don't get you high. So you want to do anything else while you're at the pharmacy?
It's been a lifelong dream of mine to snort opiates off a pharmacy counter. So I'm going to do a couple toot skis and get on my way.
All right, let me give you this. So you get all these pills. Also, you find a bag back there. It's like a tote bag. It's like a not like a nice canvas one, but it's like a really strong, like a thick ply plastic. Tote bag, and you can put all your shit and all the pills and shit in that.
Sweet, yeah, load up that.
So you're crushing up some fucking Vicodin on the counter.
Yeah.
And as you're doing so, you hear a crash from the front, and it's coming from like where the door be at, and you can't see from where you're at in the pharmacy. Pharmacy's kind of in the back. There's a bunch of aisles and shit in the way, but you can definitely tell that like something is like there's some broken glass hanging from the top of one of the doors.
Yeah.
And you can see that the door's been broken. What do you do?
I got to play this as true as possible. How many lines do I have left?
Depends on how many fucking Vicodin you put on the countertop.
The whole bottle. My tolerance is I could go through 200 Vicodin and be standing strong. So I'm going.
All right,
full.
I was even going to say you didn't even finish crushing up the pills yet.
Is it half crushed? Is it those chunky boulders?
There's some big boulders in there. There's some fine shit in there too, but you got some boulders going on.
Okay, so I've been here. I know what to do.
God,
what you do?
Sad.
You cup your hand like a big snort ski. Cover both nostrils, and I just rip the whole line. Just boulders and all. Just get it up there. Just get it up there. You just.
All right.
I hear the noises, but I gotta train track this.
Gotta get
right,
boy. Right.
Yeah, gotta get right.
So you go. All right. So you gotta
feel so much better.
Yeah. You feel incredible.
Woo.
You feel great. I mean, you're still damaged very badly, but it doesn't matter. You're damaged in more ways than one.
And the crazy part.
So you go.
I was just thinking how funny it would be if those weren't Vicodin. I did the wrong bottle.
The wrong bottle. You're just horny as fuck.
Heard a noise over there. What? Let's check that out.
Your dick's harder than it's ever been.
You got there. Yeah, feeling good. I hear noises.
You're feeling good. So you start to go towards the noises in the front. Like you start to go around the counter. Like maybe you can check it out. You're kind of scoping. Maybe you're roguing it.
I'm pulling my ninja stars from my potatoes as we speak.
So you're ready. You're fucking armed and ready to action.
Yeah.
You see that there are 3 people walking in, but they're all fucked up. Like the beautiful description that you had given. One of them's jaw is kind of hanging down, like it's fucked up. Their eyes are all sunken back. Their skin's looking gray and very pale.
It's the Inside Out people.
Yeah. The eyes are all yellowed and bloodied, and but they're standing still near the door.
Okay.
One of them's kind of venturing back because he heard you doing your whole fucking snort skis. What do you do?
That's how they get me every time, man. Normally in the pharmacy or near a pharmacy, they have one of those, fire exit doors that, has the big alarm system on it. But does it feel like that is at least an option?
You do see that.
Okay.
And it is away from the zombies.
Yeah. And I can tell, like, these are almost definitely zombies. I've been preparing for this my whole life. So I'm going to flee.
So you're going to take the fire door?
Yeah, I think so.
Roll a d6.
Okay. Beep, beep, beep. 6.
All right, it opens right up.
Okay, no alarm.
The alarm does go off.
That might not be a bad thing because they don't know where that noise is.
Yeah, the alarm's coming from all over.
Okay, cool. And I'm out of there.
Yeah, so you're gone. You're gone.
I got my bag, feeling good.
You got your bag, you got your drugs, you got your liquor, you got your cigarettes. You got you don't have any extra bandages, but you got your potato plug and your fucking ace bandages going on.
I just came up big. Whew. Feeling good. All right. So I got, that's like the main stuff I feel like I need to meet up with you with. Like, I feel like between all that stuff, we're good for a bit. So.
All right, bet. Let's go to me.
Yeah. All right. You hear the thumping at the back door. You have your gun in your pocket, your 45. Now, you have to get to this car, right?
Yeah.
You're ready to go. You're all packed up. Tricky part is, there's no other way out. They are between you and your car. You have to face them, right?
I disagree.
I disagree with your disagreement.
So I live in a house that it used to be a one-family house, but it was converted into a multi-family home, and they're divided. So technically, I only have one way out. But the only thing that's standing in between me and the other parts of the house is a thin piece of drywall.
That's fair. I do think with the noise, you could pool a swarm.
Possibly.
I think you might have a better chance on the couple that are out there currently. Because it's only a couple. I think you can take them, but the tricky part is your hand. Your hand is mangled. It was hard for you just to load those clips, and that's your dominant hand, so you'd be shooting left-handed.
But if they're point blank, I think I'll be all right.
Okay.
I look out the peephole, and I see zombies.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many of them?
There's 3.
All right.
One of them is a child. One of them is an older man, and the third, you could tell they were handicapped, like in a wheelchair, because the wheelchair is spinning, but they're crawling on the ground, right?
Bet.
Yeah, you see the wheelchair and it ditched in your yard, but they're crawling. Legs are useless. Old man doesn't look like he was strong to begin with, and the third one is a 4-year-old child. And you're feeling a little cocky, to be honest. Okay.
So my cat's carrier has a strap on it. It's got a strap on. It's got a strap on it that I can put around my shoulder.
Sure.
So I do that. I still have the water jug in my mangled hand. I'm just basically, I got it underneath my arm, carrying it like that. My backpack full of shit. I have a cat around the side, and I have the 45 in my left hand.
Okay.
I put down the water jug.
Sure.
And then I grab the door with my what little remains. So my fingers were mangled, but the meat between my index finger and my thumb is A-okay. So I reach in and I grab enough of that door handle to just twist it.
Yeah, you're good.
Pull it towards me.
Yeah.
And then immediately bust shots.
Okay. As you're opening the door, the child zombie, you couldn't tell where he was initially. He was leaning against that front door.
No hesitation.
Okay. It just falls in. So here's the thing: is you got the crawler, the handicappy crawler, right at the door frame, right? You have the child as the door opens, stumbles in, and you have the older man doing the like arms out lunge reach at you, right?
Okay.
Which one are you shooting first?
Oh, the child.
Child first, straight to the dome?
Yeah.
Okay, that is...
He's like, I picture his head is like right, like where my, like chest height-ish or a little shorter. So he's like, basically, if my arm's here anyways, he's right here and then fucking blow.
Yeah, shoot that fucking idiot in the face. All right, that one I will give to you. No roll. That's a point blank. That kid's head pops like a grape. Like, in a movie where it's like the back blows out.
Yeah.
This kid is ripe, brother. I'll tell you what. This whole thing.
Have you ever seen The Legend of Ricky O?
I haven't.
That's worth a watch after this.
It pops like an old school cherry bomb in a watermelon.
Have you seen the GIF of the guy who slams his hands together and smashes a guy's head between his hands?
Yeah.
That's what that's from.
Yeah, just a wave of putrid liquid pops, splattering on the glass of the door. So the kid's dead. Twitches out, right?
Right.
Now, as you shoot him, the old man's lunge, he's already on you. His like falling off fingernails, exposed flesh, he's reaching out. His hand is on your forearm. His on one forearm. The other hand is reaching over your gun. What's your next move?
Pull the trigger.
So you're firing through the hand.
Yes.
All right, that's a point blank shot. Hand eviscerated. It's not the hole in the hand. This is a 45.
Yeah.
This thing just rips the flesh off the bone. Just a stump flapping. Right? The blood is black. His blood was basically sludge before he died. So at this point, you got the kid's blood splashed up one side of the door frame. The old man's blood just like black tar up the other side. But you just blew his hand off. His other arm is reaching towards your throat, and he's closer to you. You guys are like basically hugging.
I Sparta kick him.
That's a good move. All right.
Just a force push with my fucking.
Give me a roll on a d6.
Oh, d6. It's a 6.
All right. You push him back. He goes back 6 feet. So he gets kicked back a bit. He's missing one arm. He is still fierce and he's enraged. And these zombies aren't like super quick, but after that, he got the full adrenochrome dump. He's moving quicker now, but he's 6 feet back. In the meantime, the crawler is now right at your feet.
I stomp on his head like it's Silent Hill.
How many stomps?
As many as it takes until his head is mush.
If you do that, the old one will be back on you before his brains are bashed in.
How about I roll for it?
Tell me how many stomps.
I say 3 good ones.
Okay. Now I will roll and see how brittle his stupid handicapped skull is. Okay?
Okay.
Ooh. He's got 5 kicks worth of skull. thickness. So he's dazed, though. He's still reaching towards you, but it's a little slower. The old man is back in your face. He's lunging again with one arm. He's doing the growl and scrape, kind of werewolfy, you know? He wants a piece of you. He's got drool hanging down.
I'm shooting again.
Where are you shooting? Aim.
I'm shooting for general mass at this point.
You're not going straight for the head?
I mean, if he's that close, if I have the ability to, yes. My original plan before you said something about the crawler being right up on me was I used my fucking crippled arm, my right arm, and put it underneath my left wrist, so I have a little bit of stabilization.
Like a cop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
all right, you're gonna blast at him. Give me evens and odds. Give me a roll on something. Anything.
5.
5. And how many shots have you shot so far? This is the second one.
2. No, that's be the third one. Because I shot the kid in the head, I shot him in the hand.
Okay. So there's been some noise at this point. So you're starting to get a little freaked out. You don't know what else could be coming your way.
Right.
How many is your clip hold?
I think 9.
Okay.
8 or 9.
So we're going to say no. We'll say 8. So you got 3 shots off. What was your roll, even or odds?
It was odd.
Okay. This shot, you pulled the trigger. Your finger is so swollen, you can barely pull it in the trigger handle, right? Your fingers are like.
Why is that handle? Why is that one swollen?
Oh, are you holding it with your left?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since you rolled odd and it's your non-dominant hand, we're gonna go with this shot straight misses. You're having trouble holding this. You're not used to shooting lefty. This gun's got some kickback to it. You clear right by his ear, but miss him. He is lashing out at you at this point. He's holding your shoulders. His head is coming in, and you can almost feel his teeth. You can feel his breath on your skin. It's so stanky. You feel the warmth. It's like heated garbage crawling on you. And he's scratching down your shoulder as he's going to take a bite like a juicy apple.
Pistol whip him in the fucking temple, like
crack.
Yeah.
He goes straight down. You can see brains seeping onto your carpet. All that time painting. You got brains everywhere, man. He is still moving, but he's leaking, and he's like lashing out. He might not even know where you're at, but he's just flailing. Right?
I push past him.
The crawler grabs your foot. Your other foot, you got the crawler. They're both on the ground at this point. You got one grabbing your right leg.
I try to pull my foot away. I just try to kick and pull my foot away.
You pull your leg out.
While I'm kicking, I'm also kicking at his head.
You get
I always wear steel-toed boots.
Right.
I basically only own steel-toed boots at this point.
Sure. You get a kick in, but as you're doing, the old man is grabbing your left leg. So now you have your left leg taken, your right leg free.
I shoot the old man in the head while I'm kicking at this one.
Do you do the push down John Wick, just bow?
I mean, if he's on the ground, right?
Yeah, but he's holding your leg. He's trying to climb up you.
Oh, then yeah.
Okay. Give me a roll. You have the shot. We're trying to figure out where this bullet goes.
8.
You're good. Doesn't hit your foot. Maybe it tickles your little steel toe, but your foot's fine.
Okay.
Bullet goes straight through him into the sub basement, whatever. You shoot. As you shoot the old one, you feel like a light peppering. You know, like when you weed whack and you hit gravel?
Yeah.
That light peppering. You feel it up the side of your face, little bits of skull, and your even the ceiling is got spray of this black particulate. But
dope.
the old man is dead. Old man dead on your carpet. The handicapped still has a little skull thickness left, but it's brittle like an eggshell. But it is biting into your foot at this point. You can feel the steel toe bending, just slowly crunching. You even feel the pop of one of his teeth cracking, but it's still digging in. What's your move?
I shoot him next.
How do you want to shoot him? Because you could go straight into your foot.
I'm thinking realistically because in the fiction I have a cat carrier strapped to my back and a backpack, or strapped to my shoulder, and then I have the backpack. I still have the mace. The mace is in like, I'm picturing it like katana style. It's like on my hip, where my hip be at.
It happened to have a loop at the end of the handle that kind of could fit on a carabiner.
Yeah. I got a fucking mace, a 3.5 foot mace on my carabiner.
Fuck yeah. Want to take a swing? Play a little baseball?
Yeah, let's take a swing. Let's play some golf.
This dude's head just explodes. The mace buries into the drywall. There's a little smoke. The drywall dust. This dude's head's gone. It's just, you can only tell his head was there by the absence of splatter.
I'll say gun's in my pocket now.
Sure.
To grab that, and then
he's gone. This little horde eviscerated. You successfully survived your first encounter. Your foot hurts a little bit. He didn't gnaw through your shoe, but he kind of dented the metal in, so it's a little uncomfortable to walk, but you made it out pretty unscathed. At this point, the doorway is clear to the outside. You can see your car. You do hear rattling and screaming from the fences in your yard. The noise drew a crowd. They are coming, trying to get over the fences.
I book it to the car.
Is it locked, unlocked?
It's unlocked.
Okay. You get in.
The door's even open.
Sure. Roll to start the car.
It's a 2.
You're good. Car is started. Are you you want to floor it out of the driveway?
Yes.
Okay. As you're doing so, you see at the end of the driveway them making it over the fence. There are many more than you expected. You can see at least 10 in front of you. And as you look up in the rear view, you see 20. You don't even understand how they got there that quick. It's almost like they were already there and you just didn't see them yet. You punched the gas as you're doing so. 2 of them are already in front of your driveway.
Sucks to be them.
Do you want to brake, or you just full forward?
Full forward.
All right. They one of them gets bumped, but it takes your mirror with it. So you have a little rattle. Your right side mirror cracks right off. It's doing the dangle barely by 2 wires.
Been there.
Yep. Your windshield's already cracked from that seagull, right? So when the last one hits, it does the tumble over your vehicle, and its head happens to hit that exact weakened spot from the bird where the beak went through, and it does kind of spiderweb your windshield even farther. But at this point, there is like a crater-sized hole, so you can't really see out of most of your windshield except this like face-sized hole that you can peer out of. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Some glass kind of strikes at you.
Use the mace and clear the rest of the windshield.
That's a good call. Well, you cleared out of the driveway. You're on the main roads. It's chaotic, but you are safe. There's a horde behind you, but you're headed to your destination. And that'll be the end of your turn.
All right. You are leaving CVS.
Yeah.
You got your
Loaded up, baby.
You got your ninja stars. You got your potatoes. Still got a couple potatoes left. You got your cigarettes, some liquor, some pills, and you are. I imagine you're probably booking it.
Yeah.
As best you can. What's your thought? So you got to get to the mall. How do you do it?
Yeah. I got to get to the mall. I don't have a vehicle right now, but I know I'm not that far away. So, like, I don't think the buses are running.
You see a bus coming up over the hill.
Okay.
It's like traffic is still moving at a relatively normal pace. Maybe some people are bugging. But it doesn't seem like super crazy.
It hasn't gone down all the way here.
Yeah.
Okay, it's still starting as news travels.
Do you try to flag down the bus?
Yeah. And if I think it's going to pass me, I do the step out in the street kind of deal. Like, bus, you're going to fucking stop. I need this ride. I'm flailing, doing the whistle. That was the worst whistle ever.
All right. Do me a favor. Roll a d6.
Okay. As I hail this bus, 5.
All right. And you said if it doesn't stop, you're going to try to step in front of it?
Yes.
Roll another d6.
This one's for all the marbles. 3.
Ooh, you got by real good. It doesn't stop for you. It does swerve around you. It hits a car in the lane next to it, and the bus kind of goes sideways, trying to, like, the driver tries to overcorrect.
Sure.
And the bus fucking flips. It turns sideways and flips.
Okay, well, I will keep moving and ignore what just happened. I'm not dealing. That is not my problem. They can get out or die in there.
What that means now is that this, like, 3 lanes of traffic are blocked. So cars are starting to pile up in the traffic there.
Okay. Now, like, in front of the bus, is there any, like, car that I feel like maybe I could grand theft and still be able to get out of there?
Oh, sure.
Like,
there's tons of them.
Are there people in those cars?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I need a fucking car.
All right. Let's see. Roll the d20 for me.
Okay. 8.
All right. So you find an old shitty. You approach an old shitty GMC truck. It looks like it's old as fuck. It's probably not as old as it looks. It just looks like it's not been taken care of very well. But it's a decent sized truck.
Okay.
The person behind the wheel looks feeble. It's younger dude, probably around early 20s ish, but he looks like a piece of shit. He's not paying attention.
He's definitely a beta.
Yeah, hella beta. Fucking cis cuck.
Yeah, about to take this soy boy's truck. Perfect.
So you approach the driver's side door, and what do you do?
Fuck, this sucks. I never got a gun. I kept forgetting about it because of drugs. I'm definitely going to yank the handle open and show him my ninja star. Be like, hey, I need a ride, buddy.
He tries to push you away. Roll a d6.
2.
Your weight falls on your hurt foot, and while you're on a bunch of painkillers, it's still weakened. So you might not feel it, but you are still weakened a little bit. So you kind of fall back on it.
Okay.
His door is still open for the moment. And he gets out. Actually, he gets out to fight you.
Now, as he's getting out, does he do the reach down where he grabs the door to step down because it's a tall double lifter truck?
Yeah.
All right. As he's putting his hand on that door, seamlessly whip a ninja star at his hand. My goal is to stick it through his palm and nail him to that fucking door.
You do that.
Beautiful.
He's now, but it's wedged in there real good. You probably threw it a little harder than you might have needed to. And it's embedded into his hand, and his hand is like attached to this door now.
Perfect. I'm going to curb stomp this fucking door over and over again till I bash his brains in.
Oh, so wait, I thought his hand's there, so like if you try to like close the door, his whole body's there.
Yeah.
All right, so you're just trying to crush homeboy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He's screaming out loud. Take the fucking car. I don't care. You're crushing me. You're literally killing me.
I tell him to give me the keys in between quick little jolts of the door.
Roll a d6.
1. Umo memento.
He drops him on the ground in front of you.
Okay. I don't trust this cuck.
He's extremely injured, and he's way more interested in his wounds than dealing with you. He's still trying to figure out what you want with the car while he's still attached to it.
I scoop up the keys. I tell him I'll let him go, but he has to kneel on the ground and close his eyes while his hand's there, and I'll take the star out.
He does it.
All right, I pull out the star, I kick him in the butt, and I scold him, and I clamber up into his big tall truck.
All right.
I light a cigarette, and I put on Freebird just for the feels.
So we'll say you get in the truck. Obviously, you can't go. You could technically go around the bus, but there's constant oncoming traffic. You decide instead to go. I would assume that you turn right, do a U-turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to boot, scoot, and buggy.
All right. So you are driving away from the bus crash. You have now a full stock of bumper to bumper traffic on the other side of the road, but traffic is moving on your side.
Cool.
You get up to the next hill. And over the crest of the hill, once again, you see all this smoke. You see more people driving somewhat erratically as you go. People are also, speeding. You find yourself going, at least 10, 15 over, but people are passing you. And as you come over this next hill, you see from behind an old Toys R Us, a swarm, a large group of these nasty fuckers. And they are like thousands of them.
Oh, shit. Is it too many to Charlottesville them all?
Yes, you are not going to get away with that.
No matter how much hate I have in my heart?
No matter how much hate you have in your heart, their hate is much stronger.
Damn. Oh, fuck.
So you see them, and they're like coming out from this parking lot and walking towards the street. Even if you slam on the gas, they're going to be blocking your path. What do you do?
Help me reorientate. What's my best way around? Like to get to the mall from where I'm at, I have to go through, or
You can take
go
side
around?
streets.
Yeah, I'll take side
But
streets.
there's only like businesses mostly in between you and them, so you're gonna have to like pull into a business parking lot to get to a side street.
What are like? Give me the two most likely paths I think I could get through around.
Well, you can go. Okay, I'll give you. So you can go. If you go right, there's an opening in the. You have to go right because the left lane is all blocked up with cars.
Right.
So you have to go right. There are a couple different businesses. There's a pet shop on one side. There is a Pizza Hut. There is a and then a little bit further up ahead, there's a custom framing store.
I'm gonna go through the pet store area.
All right. You pull into the pet store area, and there are a ton of animals in the parking lot. It looks like there were probably the dogs and kittens that they had up for adoption, and they are all over this parking lot.
They were doing one of those events where they...
No, whoever was working there, you would assume looks like they let them go.
Oh, shit. Kind of like when that
So they weren't trapped inside the thing.
Yeah, like when that dude killed himself and set all his animals free at the zoo thing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What do we got? What do we got around here?
You see about 3 or 4 cats. A couple of them are sticking together. There's one out by itself. There's probably like 4 or 5 dogs of various ages. Most of them are younger, like puppies.
Any kangaroos?
There's no kangaroos. It's a pet store, not a zoo.
No baby roos?
No baby roos.
What about a little raccoon? Or...
There's no raccoons at this pet store.
Ah, shit.
There's a couple bowls near the door with goldfish in them.
Are there any beautiful puppies?
Yes, all puppies are beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna run all of those over on my way to the goldfish bowl.
Okay.
Can I roll for how many puppies I murdered?
No, you killed 4 of them.
I wanted
Well, no,
more.
you killed 3 of them. One of them's still alive, but he's trying to crawl off to the side to die.
Next time I'll do better.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's check out this fish bowl.
Okay, there are 3 different fish bowls.
Okay.
Roll a d6.
3.
Okay, so you get the fish bowl on the left. That it has. They all have they're goldfish. They all basically look the same.
Okay.
But also inside of it, there's a little treasure chest. One of those little bubbler things.
Shit.
It's not plugged in, so it's not doing the bubbling thing.
Okay.
But you do see a key.
Okay. Can I use the key to open the chest?
The key is inside the chest. The chest is it looks like it's open, and there's fake treasure in there, but there's also
Gotcha.
a key sitting in there.
Can I examine the key to tell anything?
Sure.
What's on this key?
Nothing. It's just a brass standard. Looks like a house key.
Okay. I'll pocket the key. I will say hi to my new fish. I will seat belt the goldfish tank into my passenger seat as securely as I can. I'll get some goldfish food and scoot to the mall.
All right, bet.
Okay. So I got a goldfish.
You got a goldfish. So we'll say you get on a side street.
Okay.
You got stragglers along the way that you're seeing. Various living people hustling. Looks like they're packing up cars. But it looks like you're a little bit ahead of the curve still and trying to get away. They're spending too much time loading up on shit, and they're taking a little bit longer. So you have mostly an open side road.
Okay. How's the goldfish doing?
Goldfish is fine. He's sloshing around a little bit, but he's cool.
Does he look nervous?
Yes.
What should I name my little buddy?
Roll a d20.
Okay. I need help with this part, but I have an idea. What is this? 19.
Dimitri.
All right. My buddy Dimitri. I can tell he's startled.
Yes.
So I'd like to crack open one of these little vodka shooters, and I'd like to pour him a little taste into his bowl.
All right.
I don't like to drink alone. I want to help a buddy out.
You're a good man.
Thank you. Cheers, Dimitri.
Roll a d6 for me.
Okay. 6.
You got a 6?
Yeah.
One of your tires pops.
Fuck. Is Dimitri okay?
You might have sideswiped a couple cars.
Lost some water.
Yeah, a little bit. But he's still in the bowl.
Okay. I'll top him off another shooter. So he's, I don't want him drying up in there. So.
We can leave off with you there.
Okay. All right. You've made it onto the open road. You've cleared your driveway. You've met up with your cat. You've got all your gear. You got the stuff. You got to get to Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'm taking Telegraph Road. I'm taking I'm not taking the highway route because I know that's probably not a good option. Once you're on there, you're kind of stuck.
Okay. What are you going to listen to on the drive?
This awesome new podcast I've been listening to. It's called the Trashcats Trashcast.
Oh, dope.
I listened to myself in the car on the way there.
All right. Yeah, it's putting you in a pretty good mood. You're feeling good about this.
My cat likes it because when we drive, she likes to hear my voice. And if I'm not talking constantly, she yells at me. So I put that on and it makes it a little bit easier.
That's so funny. All right. You're on the highway or side streets. You're driving to Cincinnati. The road, it goes pretty smooth. You don't really have to drive through much. You do see swarms along the way. It seems like the zombies are migrating. You even see the zombie birds above flocking with them, as well as like bizarre, like, all the rodents and like even a deer now and again. It's like all the death is swarming, and you don't know where they're all going, but they're drawn to something, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're not really in your way. You're making it smoothly. You're jamming to your podcast. Your cat's starting to relax. You do hit a couple things along the way, but not bad. You can see out your window. Your car does start rattling more and more. But it seems like you just have just barely enough to get there without stopping for gas.
Dope.
You could sleep in your car overnight, or you could try to straight shot it driving through the night.
I want to straight shot it.
Okay.
I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew. I'm ready to go. I'm all hopped up on Turtle Dove. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you have to eat the last turtle dove on the way there. I'll say you arrive there safely.
All right.
You're good. You pull up to the mall that houses said Hot Topic.
Do I see you?
I
guess we didn't leave. We didn't leave that part off with your story. But I was gonna next start your thing with you arrive at the mall.
Yeah, you don't see me, but you see various vehicles, including a truck. Like, you don't know I'm there.
Gotcha.
But you see a couple vehicles, including a truck. You're in the parking lot. You can see the sign for Hot Topic outside of the mall. You've arrived safely. You're tired. You're not seeing a lot of immediate threats, but it is dark. It is the middle of the night. There's a couple floodlights on, but it's hard. It's not great visibility. What do you want to do? Your car is still on, quietly.
Is it like
rattling.
after hours? Like the mall would be closed at this point, anyways.
Yeah.
So I would typically assume that like I don't know for sure that like the infections hit here already.
I think it is safe to assume from what you've seen driving, the infection is everywhere.
Okay, cool. Then I drive my car straight into the door that is nearest the Hot Topic.
Okay, it's those glass doors.
Yeah, cool. They buckle under pressure. You're supposed to be able to push them open if there's an emergency anyways.
Yeah, they shatter.
The only thing holding those things together is a deadbolt.
Gotcha. So you're the front half of your vehicle is in. It doesn't make it all the way through, right? But you can get out of your vehicle and be in the lobby of the mall. Upon doing this, the glass explodes inwards, shatters. No alarm. It seems like most of the power.
It wasn't locked.
It really wasn't. But you're inside. The glass shatters, sparkling through the moonlight.
Yeah.
You're in. You don't see anything immediately. You can tell people left this place in a hurry. There's various bloody footprints throughout, but you don't see anything happening. You can tell from the little map "you are here" thing. You're the Hot Topic, and from memory because you've spent a lot of time there. It's right down the hall. You're close. What would you like to do?
I start going for the Hot Topic.
All right. You approach the Hot Topic. You couldn't forget the the beautiful window dressings and the.
You got one person with an ICP shirt on, and the other one's got a hat that's got like bunny ears on it, but also has things that dangle down the sides.
Oh, of course, enough Metallica shirts for a lifetime. You'd be set. This is all you've ever needed.
One of them's got a Naruto headband on.
Yeah, a bunch of bad action figures, anime shit, and cheap metal piercing racks.
Yep.
You're there. This is the place you remembered it. It hasn't changed a bit, despite all these years. You don't see your buddy, though. You feel a little let down. You're not sure what that means. You had to come a lot farther, and it's just an empty Hot Topic. What do you want to do?
Is the door open? Does it have the gate down on it, or does it look like they ran out of there screaming?
The gate's down, but it hadn't been locked. Like somebody tried to close it in a hurry, but it's openable.
All right, I throw open the gate, get in, and like halfway close it behind me.
Gotcha. Let's end yours there.
Okay. You pull up to the mall, and you don't remember where the Hot Topic's actually at in the mall. So you park outside. Roll a D6 for me.
I do see that front door had just been shattered in. I saw some crazy fucker goes through it. I rolled a 1.
All right. So you're close. You park nearby, and because you can see the red glow of the Hot Topic sign, from outside.
Fuck yeah.
As you somewhat investigate the car there, so what do you do?
I couldn't see exactly what happened, but I heard it. I saw something go through that front glass, and I can't help but wonder. So I'm gonna head on in towards that red light drawing me.
You're going in towards that entrance?
Yeah.
Okay. You get in, and you do see the Hot Topic, but you also see the food court. And you see you can hear from there. There's a bustling going on from the food court.
Oh shit.
It's not a lot. There's some mechanical sounds, like there's still like some equipment on in there, but there's also some kind of scratchy, kind of gurgly noises. Maybe it's a deep fryer, maybe it's something else. You see that the gate outside the Hot Topic door is about half down. You don't see your boy Ricky inside, but what do you do?
Do I think there's a chance on if I go to the food court, I can get the famous Ann's pretzels?
Oh yeah, you can get some Annie Ann's, no problem.
Okay.
They're not going to be like fresh, but they're hot. You can see it from where you're standing. They're hanging in the window.
I can't help myself.
Yeah.
This is the same kind of behavior that got me into this, but
it might as well be pills.
I want to have these pretzels just in case my buddy makes it soon, and I can give him a pretzel. So I'm going to go get some pretzels and then go right back to Hot Topic.
I'm going to make a roll. All right. I see you.
Okay.
I was behind the I was in the fitting room surveying the area.
Perfect.
And trying on a new Metallica t-shirt. And but I come out just in time to see you as you're walking towards the food court. And I don't like yell out to you, but I'm like, "Hey. Psst, hey. My boy. Caw-caw, caw-caw."
And I say, "What's up, dude? I fucking love that shirt."
Master of Puppets, dog. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Kill them all, know what I'm saying?
Want to do some pills?
Fucking ride the lightning. So do you continue towards the food court?
I said, dude, we got to get some fucking pretzels, bro.
All right, you got me convinced.
All right, let's get some pretzels and get the Hot Topic.
Cat still strapped to my back.
What's up, little bud?
I dropped the backpack, but I still got my gun in my pocket and my what's it called? My spike mace. My spike mace is what I'm armed with at the moment.
Yeah, I got my bag.
Let's each make 3 D6 rolls, because as we walk into the food court, in front of the Annie Ann's there are 6 walkers coming at us.
That's it?
They're just 6 of them.
This is our boss fight.
This is the boss fight.
All right. And they're stronger than normal zombies because they're the goth kids that die.
Oh yeah, these are the Hot Topic employees, and they don't want us in there.
Yeah,
they also came over here to hit up they're trying to hit up the TCBY.
What's that?
That's the frozen yogurt.
Oh shit!
The country's best yogurt.
All the. All right. So we got to kill the Hot Topic zombies.
So
before we can get the fuck out.
Each roll over a 3 is a success.
So that's a kill shot.
That's a kill shot.
With our weapon of choice.
Yes. Now you're gonna describe each one.
All right, we putting big odds on this. Like how's this work? If I kill my 3,
then if you get all 3 successes, you can assist the other person with an extra D6 if they fail.
Okay. So what happens if we beat 2 of the 3?
Then yes. And if both of us if both of us don't succeed, then we die.
It's bleeding out in front of Hot Topic. Okay.
We got to have the Annie Ann's. Or we can run back and try to fortify the Hot Topic and skip out on the Aunt Annie's.
I'm willing to die for these pretzels.
Same. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. How are you rolling? Are you doing one at a time?
Okay. So it's got to be a 4, 5, or a 6. I just rolled all 3 of mine at once.
Okay. Do you want to tell me how you did it, or should I roll mine?
Go ahead, roll yours first.
I'm gonna do one at a time.
Okay.
So we gotta beat the odds. 6.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
5.
Okay, good, because I got a 3, a 4, and a 6.
No fucking way.
All right.
Dude, those were not good odds on that.
No. It's a 50-50.
We had to beat 3 50-50-50s.
Yeah.
That's what? One
Don't try to make me do math.
It's a 1 out of 8 chance.
So you have 3 full successes. You come in with your ninja stars.
I'm slinging stars, brother. I'm throwing them at the faces. Get one of them through the cheek. I got one in the forehead. I'm bashing behind. My hands are numb from all the painkillers. I'm punching those stars right through them, and they go down without a chance. All their stupid fucking goth kid piercings are mashed, ripping out of their soft flesh. I can taste the pretzels already.
Do me a favor. Roll one more d6 for me.
Okay. 4.
You're fully erect because while you were driving, you were reaching for the pills and you accidentally grabbed some of the Viagra.
I am in God mode right now.
So I'm doing good, but I'm gonna need you to roll one more d6, and it's still got to be over a 4 or 4 or above.
5, bro. What the fuck?
All right. So I take out 2 of my zombies.
With your hand cannon.
Yeah. No. I'm swinging the mace.
Oh, true.
So I bash 2 of them. I get like one fucking good Ken Griffey Jr. shot on one of them. I turn around and I uppercut the other one on the backswing. Just annihilating both of their skulls. The third one caught me off guard and clutches my wrist from behind. We'll say that you throw a ninja star at him and he's distracted.
It hits him right at the wrist. His hand is still holding you, but it just pops off. You see the T-fib, the old tib, or I guess it's a radius. T-fib's the leg. The radius just popped and meat swinging, hand still clutching you as it falls off. So
it gives me enough time to drop the mace, grab the 45, and blow his fucking head off. As we walk into our new home of Aunt Annie's and grab some pretzels as we go back to our hot topic.
Stale pretzels.
We fill up, but we found a big food grade bin in the back, and we fill it up full of
cheese sauce too.
Pretzels and the pretzel dough, all the sauces, all the salt, big fucking rock salt, the butter.
As we're loading up, that hand cannon of yours, it echoed, reverberating through the darkness of the mall, and we do hear some shrieking, some grumblings in the distance. They know we're there now. We have alerted them to our presence. But we are loaded up. We are geared up. We got cheese. We got pretzels.
We got Metallica t-shirts.
Fuck yeah.
We can say we close the door behind us as we hear them approach.
Fuck yeah, dude. I did not think we were going to live. Oh, shit.
I set us out some bad odds, and it worked. Ever in our favor.
Is that the end?
That's the end for now.
Oh, man.
If people like this, we can do more of it. But if we like this, we'll do more of it. Otherwise, we'll never even release it, and you'll never hear it.
Dude, it was hard.
Yeah.
It's not.
It was as hard as we made it.
True. But it's hard playing on the fly. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, almost none of this was planned. This was all off the cuff. So if it sucks, that's why.
Yeah. Yep.
I thought it was fun, though.
I had a lot of fun. I kind of wanted us to die. I figured at least one of us would die, but I'm glad our first one was a success, and I think there are so many possibilities that we could do with Palaces and Pandas.
Oh yeah.
We could be aliens. We could be pirates.
You do an old western.
Ooh. I want to be the piano man or the court jester.
I want to be a barkeep. An old-timey barkeep. What do you got back there? We got brown stuff. We got clear stuff too, but it's also kind of brown.
But we survived our first zombie apocalypse. We got so much cool stuff. I felt like I almost got high too. It was pretty awesome.
We do have to wrap it up because we're hurting for time. But
fuck yeah, we gotta go. That's fun though.
I do want to give a shout out to our homie in England. We got at least one person over there that's been giving us some serious listens.
And if you make it through this episode too, you are the champion.
You are a champion. You definitely need to reach out to us on Instagram or email.
Fuck yeah.
So thanks again for listening, everybody. Thank you to Approaching Human for the use of his music. You can find his work on SoundCloud at Approaching-Human.
Thanks, John. Hope you don't die from COVID.
Yeah, don't do that.
He did get COVID.
Oh, that sucks.
Get over it.
Make sure to check out the show page, Trashcats on Instagram for news and art from the show. Also check out Facebook for the memes.
Yep. If you're super bored, you can check out my trash yard on Instagram at Skyzix, SKYZICX. We'll be back to our normal shit this week with honorable mentions and
we super won't stuff. Because the next one's going to be a freestyle.
Yeah, but we'll be getting back. I think we just wanted to try this out, and if it feels fun, it might be something we do every now and again.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. Yeah. But freestyle next week, and I think that's it. Yeah.
Yep. That's going to be all for us today. Stay classy, eat trashy.
Go fast, eat trash.
Don't get eaten up by some motherfuckers.
And cheese dip.
And cheese dip.